The Universal Tournament draws its conclusion as Son Goku unleashes his full power, going one-on-one against the final remaining member of Team Universe 6, the strongest contender on Champa's team, the assassin known as Hit, as the two square up in what was the most intensely fought battle within the tournament thus far. Welcome, Dragon Ball fans, to my official Dragon Ball Super Episode 39 review entitled A Fully Developed Time Skip Counterattack. Is it coming? Goku's new technique leading into next week's episode of Dragon Ball Super Episode 40, and what an episode this was, guys. Everything was on the line. Finally, someone with the necessary skill set to challenge a Super Saiyan Blue in the correct fashion. Hit is no joke. Goku was definitely struggling. Now, before I go any further into this review, guys, a fair warning that this video will contain loads of spoilers, so if you guys don't want anything spoiled for you, simply fast forward the video, go on ahead and watch the episode and come back so we can talk more Dragon Ball. Also, guys, if you guys want to go on ahead and watch the episode yourselves, check out the link down in the description below. It is a video depicting where you can watch Dragon Ball Super. Just go on ahead and simply look in the comments below of that video, and you will find links that people post. That way, you yourselves can go on ahead and enjoy the episode. So now, with that being said, let's jump right into it. So now, you know, the entirety of the Dragon Ball community has been in an uproar as of last week, especially with the outcome that resulted during the Vegeta versus Hit battle, as Vegeta fans blamed Goku for once again hogging the spotlight, which I completely understand, but for the time being, keep in mind, the man had gone through 3 other competitors, which again doesn't seem like much given the fact that he wasn't trying as hard, but still, the guy has gone through 3 separate opponents before stepping in there against the assassin, and going in there against Hit, Vegeta wasn't fully prepared as to what was coming, which resulted in him getting knocked out. So now Goku, on the other hand, Goku figured out a way how to counteract the Tokitobashi technique, which is the time skip ability, but it certainly wasn't easy, especially since Hit was now at a level to where he was taking Goku serious, and that pretty much forced Goku into using the Super Saiyan Blue technique alongside another nifty little move he had been saving. Now, first things first, Hit is insanely fast. His agility is unlike anything Goku had came across before. Even Jocko pointed out last week that he was very, very fast. Whis even was stumped when he figured out, and he told Beerus himself that he was surprised that there was someone else aside from himself that was able to manipulate time. Nevertheless, keep in mind that we haven't really seen anyone come close to challenging a Super Saiyan God in battle before, with the exception of Golden Frieza prior to his powers depleting against Goku in battle, and of course Lord Beerus himself, but Lord Beerus never fought a Super Saiyan Blue before. So Hit was the first to give Goku a good battle, whether it was due to the Tokitobashi technique or not, but nevertheless, this battle resulted in a very shocking ending, which of course was just one of the best endings, I believe, in Dragon Ball Super thus far. This episode gave me goosebumps only because we saw Goku down and out, we saw him struggling, and then he finally got up, and do you want to know what he did, guys? He transcended using the Kaio-Ken, adapting that in his Super Saiyan God form, creating the Super Saiyan Blue Kaio-Ken God form. Guys, like, that's absolutely amazing. Like, one would think, alright, well, that has to be completely fake. No, it's not, because we see Super Saiyan Blue Goku adapting the red aura of the Kaio-Ken around him. It was a freaking fantastic moment because Hit was not expecting that. Now, again, the entirety of the episode ends with a kind of like a cliffhanger, because we see the collisions of the Ki Blast between Super Saiyan Blue Kaio-Ken God Goku's Super Saiyan God Kaio-Ken Kamehameha Wave and one of Hit's techniques, and they actually collided, and the episode will resume next week, which I'm very happy for, because for me personally, like, this actually just goes to show that they actually care more or less about this fight, because so far, we're gonna have a 3-round go, because the first episode was Vegeta versus, you know, Hit for like the early portions of the episode, then we saw Goku versus Hit, then we had this episode which featured the entirety of Goku versus Hit. Now next week we have the conclusion, guys, and I will say certain people are actually a little bit upset. They're saying, oh well, the form should have been purple. Fuck off, because so far this form, the way it looks, having 2 auras around you, first one being blue and the second one being red, is phenomenal. And here's the thing, guys, Goku has been training, Goku has been trying to master these 2 techniques. He's been trying to adapt the Kaio-Ken technique into his Super Saiyan Blue form, not because of this tournament, but because he wants his rematch against the God of Destruction, Lord Beerus. So Goku has been strategizing this for quite some time, God knows how long. Vegeta was pissed. Every single Vegeta fan is going to be pissed once they see this, but nevertheless, we get to see the adaptation of the Kaio-Ken, you know, into Goku's form, and we get to see Goku just go all out against Hit, but Hit does have certain techniques and secrets that he will reveal next week, because of course, as of right now, Hit landed a 800 combo shot against Goku. That's a lot of combos, guys. 800 combination shots. Before Goku used the Kaio-Ken technique, Hit landed 800 shots, guys. 800 shots in less than 0.1 seconds. That is fast as fuck. But when Goku transformed into a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken God form-like state, he landed roughly around between like 1,500 and 2,000 shots. Guys, that is tremendous speed, and if you don't believe me, you don't have to. Go back and watch the episode when Goku transformed. He was moving so fast, Hit didn't know what the hell was going on. And of course, everyone was shocked because everyone here thought that, you know, Hit was tremendously fast, and of course he is. Do not misconstrue that, because Hit is incredibly fast. Go back and watch what he did to Goku before Goku, you know, adapted the Kaioken technique. Hit knocked him down to the ground. That was it for Goku. Hit could have completely finished off Goku, but he did not. And Champa was pissed. And now we have an understanding as to why Champa was mad. Because Champa wanted Hit to finish off Goku right then and there. The moment Goku took that knee and he went down, which kind of reminded me of Bloodsport, Jean-Claude Van Damme versus Chun-Li. If anybody here gets that reference, please comment down below, because I know I'm probably not the only one going crazy here. But that reminded me of Chun-Li versus Jean-Claude Van Damme. With Jean-Claude Van Damme being Goku, he made a comeback. And of course he's whooping Hit's ass, and Champa was like, you have to finish it, end it now, end it now. And of course, you know, Beerus and Whis are like, fuck, but of course Goku came back from that, and once he transcended adapting the Kaioken form, he was able to push Hit back so much. Of course, going back prior to that, of course, if you guys pay attention to Hit versus Super Saiyan Blue Goku, right, before the actual power-up of Goku utilizing the Kaioken technique, we see, and pay attention to Hit's facials. Every single time Goku threw a shot at him, or every single time Goku attacked him, Hit had absolutely no problem blocking Super Saiyan Blue Goku. So that begs the question, how strong is Hit in his current form, strong compared to Super Saiyan Blue Goku? Because he was able to hold his own relatively well. Guys, he knocked Goku down on the ground twice. Unlike Vegeta, I mean, Vegeta got knocked down several times, but by no means was he able to get hit as hard as Goku did. Goku got hit several times. Goku got hit over 800 times in less than a couple of seconds. That is freaky. That is so freaky, only because, you know, like, Goku was able to get up, and of course he was struggling. Now, I really wonder, right, I truly wonder, like, why Hit was able to spare Goku, because we don't really understand as of right now why Hit did what he did. We have an understanding that, of course, yes, he grows gradually through, like, combat itself. The more damage he takes, the stronger he becomes, as we saw when Goku, like, pretty much was fucking him up. You know, hit the ground pretty hard, and once he got up, he just started powering up, and I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. So, you know, like, in essence, like, the fight was crazy. Anybody out there who believes that this episode wasn't good, you are on some sort of drug, because this was great. Now, you know, certain people might say, well, the animation was not good, this was bad, that was bad. Granted, that may be the case. There were certain things that were off. I mean, when is there something that's never off in Dragon Ball Super? I mean, it's an anime, it's not perfect, but like judging based on its entirety thus far, this was the best episode. And of course, you know, by the end result, I mean, I personally thought that Goku was definitely going to win, but of course towards the end we didn't get to see that because it just ended off on a cliff note. Now, in terms of next week's episode, now keep in mind, guys, there is more to this than we actually thought there was, because we do see towards the end, like, Champa's pissed. A lot is happening, and this is what we as Dragon Ball fans have been waiting for. Everybody has been bitching and complaining. Granted, Dragon Ball Super is not perfect. Many GT fans out there will say, well, Dragon Ball GT is way better than Super because of its continuity and the character development and whatnot, but we saw character development here because Goku realized that he was in trouble. Like, Goku was in deep shit, right? Goku knew right off the get-go, even as a Super Saiyan Blue, it wasn't going to be enough. I mean, how could it possibly be enough when you're fighting someone who's faster than you, who's potentially stronger than you, and quite frankly, he had you on your knees. This also reminded me of Cell versus Goku, because Goku gave up against Cell, so I'm just like, holy shit, it's only a matter of time before this guy just completely gives up against Hit, because, you know, like, Hit has him worn out. I mean, there was no chance of him winning, but of course, he figured out a way using the Kaioken. Now, again, he was training to use the Kaioken against Lord Beerus. So are we gonna get to see Beerus versus Super Saiyan Blue Goku? Who knows? I mean, I think it's definitely going to happen. There is no way, I will repeat myself, there is no way they are going to end off Dragon Ball Super without having one more fight, one more showdown, one more rematch between the God of Destruction and the Saiyan God himself, even though he's not really a god, but the Super Saiyan Blue adaptation combination of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku colliding against Beerus one more time. That fight is scheduled to happen. I guarantee you, I'm calling it right now. Goku will in fact collide against Beerus one more time, at least one more time. If not against Beerus, then against his current master, his current trainer, Whis, because Beerus and Whis actually had a little bit of a disagreement there, because, you know, Beerus was cheering Goku on. That is something that we've never seen before, because, I mean, let's be honest here, Beerus does not like Goku at all, and so, you know, he was constantly disrespecting Goku, threatening to kill him when he was on his planet and stuff, but of course, now we see him rooting Goku on, because obviously he wants to keep Earth for himself, because it has delicacies like food and stuff, so he obviously wants that, and Whis actually told him, no, that is my pupil, not yours, so you keep your mouth shut. So that was pretty funny, because they had a little bit of like a disagreement here as to, like, you know, like just differences in opinion as to like what they like about Goku. But Beerus was shocked. Champa the fat cat was shocked. I mean, I love Champa so much. He's such a fat, like, just, you know, crybaby ass cat. I love it because his fat ass cries over everything, and he was certainly bitching and complaining, you know, once he realized that Hit was in trouble, in which case he desperately wanted Hit to end the fight. I mean, do you guys really blame Champa for that? Absolutely not. But like the way the entire episode was structured, guys, this was epic to the T. Watch the episode, come back in this video, and let's talk about it, because I will do a community reaction. So every single comment you guys post, I will react to and do a video on. It is going to be absolutely amazing. Carry on to episode 40, guys. Let me know your overall thoughts and opinions down below, everybody. Thank you all for watching once again. If you guys are Dragon Ball fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way you guys don't miss a single Dragon Ball video or update. If you guys enjoyed it, if you guys cannot wait to see the next episode of Dragon Ball Super. If you guys love the fights, smash that like button. If you guys love Yamcha, if you guys are fans of Puar and want to be just like Puar, then dislike the video, because I've noticed that in the last couple of weeks, a bunch of Puars just dislike him. But it's all good, guys. Dragon Ball is it. Dragon Ball Super thus far has redeemed itself, because a lot of people were saying, oh, well, Dragon Ball Super is boring, Dragon Ball Super is repeating itself, Dragon Ball Super is nothing like GT, Dragon Ball Super is this, Dragon Ball Super is that. Granted, guys, it is what it is. I can't wait for the English dub, and don't ask me about the English dub either, because I have no idea as to when they're gonna do it. I still stand firm on my belief that they will do it, but it's just a matter of time as to when. But comment down below as to your overall thoughts and opinions on this episode. Thank you all for watching once again, guys. Tune in for the overall breakdown reaction to the Goku versus Hit fight that I'm gonna do up next, guys. It's gonna be absolutely epic. Dude, I mean, it just I'm at a loss for words here, because like everything we've wanted, like from Goku struggling to Vegeta winning and then ultimately getting beat up, all the way down to like them encountering a villain or enemy, or like an opponent, to where he's able to give them a run, is great. Because for the first time, guys, keep in mind, for the first time aside from Golden Frieza, we have someone who pushed Super Saiyan Blue to its limit, in an essence, because it forced Goku to use Kaio-Ken, it knocked out Vegeta, so we saw two Saiyans fall by the hands of one person, while as, you know, Super Saiyan Blues, of course. But I mean, then again, if it wasn't for Goku using the Kaio-Ken technique, would Goku have won? That's the question. Once again, guys, thank you all for watching. Tune in for more, and I will be seeing each and every single one of you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, everybody. Peace!